Hey everybody, it's Glidercat. It's time to play. And we're back in the Colonists. It's our third episode, Campaign 4. The first episode, we suffered a quick and miserable defeat. But last episode, we established kind of a new foothold here against the enemy. We've bought ourselves some time, but our victory is not certain by any stretch of the imagination. So our goal for this game, for this campaign, is to capture the colony ship of AI Player 1. And they are just to the north of us. I don't see their ship. They've got 2 fisheries. They've got a nice amount of stone, nice good looking stone mine. They've got, what do they have here? 2 mines doing stone. They've got a few watchtowers here. Looks like, boy, they've got a ton of watchtowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 watchtowers. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's not too far apart. Let's see. They've got 4 residences. I think 5 residences. What do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 residences. So they've got 1 more than we do. We may need to slap down another at least. What are they doing for food? So they went for the sheep farm. We've got 2 vegetable farms. So I'm not sure which is better of those 2. They got 2 wells going. I think we're rocking with 1, or did we put 2 down? We've got 1, but we seem to have plenty of water. What else do they got? Let's spy a little bit. 1 lumberjack hut there. Oh, man, they got more residences way up here. And they got stuff going on way over here. Okay, so they are further along than we are. There's just no question about it. But do they have... I wonder where their iron is. They probably... I'm sure they have stuff for weapons. Forester. All right, they've got an underground deposit, so they've got unlimited coal. I don't see their iron. I may have gone by it already, or it's up where we can't see it. Probably is over here somewhere. All right, so they've got a little bit of a jump on us, I'd say. We are just now climbing our resource tree. Kind of towards the tail end of last episode, we talked about maybe taking a closer look at the resource tree and thinking through a strategy on how we want to research this stuff. So we know we want to get to military. We know we want to get to arrows. I think, as far as I know, that's the only way that we're going to be able to take out their towers. Now, I could be wrong, but let's just go through what's available here in the military tab of the research. We've got Armor 1, which reduces the damage dealt to your military buildings by 20%. So I'm guessing that buys us some time. Only takes 10 planks and 10 stone to research, so that's not very expensive. Repair, same thing, 10 planks, 10 stone. And that, I'm guessing, those little guard bots you see at the bottom of each watchtower have a hammer. So I'm guessing their job is to do the repairs, and I'm guessing you have to research this technology in order for them to do that. So then if we move to level 2, we got to be producing the level 2 energy, which means level 2 residences, and that takes time. And that means cider production, which, man, we do not have a lot of space for cider production. But if we want to get arrows ever, we're going to have to remember we have got to find a way to produce alcohol and get some level 2 residences producing this level 2 power. Otherwise, we will not be able to win. So that is not an option. That's an urgency. So we got to think about space for our apple orchard and our cider mill. And then once we get the arrows won, let's see, is there cannonballs or is that way out here? So cannonballs is way out here, level 3 workshop. We'll worry about level 3 if we make it to level 2. So I'm not going to look too far ahead. So what else? There's no prerequisites here to get the arrows. Just, I think the biggest challenge is going to be making sure we can get to a level 2 workshop and find space for the cider mill and the apple orchard. Let's see what else we need. We're doing the scaffolding now. And I picked that because it seems like the last campaign, we really needed this construction 1 for just about anything we wanted to do. Now, it's not letting, from what I can see here, it's not letting me see what that is going to give us. It just says it requires stone masonry and scaffolding 1. And it just says unlocks the construction of more advanced buildings. So we'll just have to see. I may need that for the cider mill, actually. I don't think I can build that right now. All right, mining. We're going to eventually need this in order to... We may need iron in order to build some of the buildings or build some of our ammunition, I bet. So I bet we're going to need mining. Agriculture, I don't think we need this. But, oh yeah, remember, this one kind of comes into play when you have a small space to work in. So here's another one. Boy, it takes 10 wood, though. So you're already hurting for wood, and you're going to spend 10, but then you're going to get faster growth of saplings. So we have that one forester going, but maybe we're able to keep 2 lumber bots busy if we had this research done. Level 2 increases the growth by 30%. All right. I'm going to still wait on that. Transportation, cobbled roads. We'll see if we can get to that. We looked at military. Science increases the research speed by 10%. That may not be bad. That may be worth doing too. So all these are compelling, but boy, it's hard to choose when you have such limited resource. All right, let's go back to the map. And again, we need to find space somewhere on here for a cider. Maybe it's over here. Maybe it's over here. It's close to the enemy and we could lose that territory. Or possibly down this way is maybe a little safer. But if you remember last time when I had to place all those plots, it takes a ton of space. So maybe we put the cider mill down here or the apple orchard down here somewhere, and I can sneak a couple plots up over here. Let's think about that. Can we even build it yet? No. What does the orchard need? Construction 1. So we're on the way. We're on the way to researching that. So that was not a bad decision. And then the cider press also needs construction 1. And we're going to need a lot of planks, which means a lot of wood. We're going to have to send our lumber bots over this way. It may make sense to drop 1 more lumber bot over here. I think we're going to do that. We need wood. We need to clear this out. We need the space. Let's do it. Let's plop 1 down. And we can have him face this way, maybe. I actually want him as close to these trees as I can get him. So how about right there? We'll use a little bit of path here to bridge this road. Doop, doop. So that's that. We talked about maybe another residence. We talked about, we can't do anything about the cider mill. And we kind of would like to clear these trees out too. Let's see, how much do these lumberjack huts cost? Oh, they're only 2 wood. They're only 2 wood. It might be worth dropping 1 over here. I think we're going to do it. I think I'm going to do it. And clear out all these trees. We need the trees. And we need the space. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to drop yet another 1. And who knows? Maybe the strategy will work. Maybe it will fail miserably, but we're going to learn along the way. All right. We've got 2 lumberjack huts over here. They're focused mainly on this. We've got 1 forester who's planting in this area too. I don't know if he'll keep both these guys busy. If not, and we have surplus power, one of them can kind of help over here and clear some of this out. What else? There's nothing we can do with watchtowers right now. Looks like this guy can actually reach 3 of them if we ever get our military stuff researched. So let's go ahead and unpause the game and move some things forward. We've got plenty of stone, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm mostly worried about power. And we've got our lander doing power, which I've checked now about 3 times in a row. But I think that makes sense. I think we're short on power. I don't know if there's a better food option. Maybe if we don't make it this playthrough, Then maybe next time we go back to trying the sheep farm and see if we get more production, more bang for the buck. But we've got 2 guys, 2 farms producing food. I see all 4 houses are smoking, which is a good sign. So they're all producing power, and our well has plenty of water. So we don't need another well just yet. Okay, our surface mine is complaining about power, but he doesn't have anywhere to go anyway. He's fully loaded. So that'll save us a little power. So yeah, on this map, it may not make sense to have storage piles early on because you want to conserve power. All right, let's just keep an eye on things here. Workshop is waiting on planks. Wood is a big limiting thing in this game. But we're dropping. We have, what, 2 more lumberjack huts we're dropping down. And so provided we have enough power to keep them busy, we should be in better shape log-wise. I guess it just depends what our next research is going to take. They only have 1, this is the only guy I think right now who's using planks. The lumberjack huts, we saw they take 2 wood each. This one's already done. He's going to start recouping that wood that we invested. And we've got another guy. Looks like he's on his way. So I'm just monitoring, trying to see if there's anything else that I'm missing here. We definitely bought ourselves some time. Research construction 1, research mining 1. Okay, those are the tips. We are researching construction 1. Here comes some more planks. Off he goes. But that research, boy, it's really moving slow. He's got plenty of power stored up, so that is a positive. But he needs planks. Here comes some more planks. Wood being dropped off. And our residences, we have only 2 smoking and 2 waiting on food. I could do another farm. Might be worth doing. Or we can look at doing the pasture or the sheep farm. Let's try the sheep farm. See what it costs. The sheep farm is only 2 wood. And let's do that. Let's put it way up here. Let's put it up here. Will it take it? Let's see. It will. And let me see if I can put the plots down here in a reasonable way. Let's see. Boom, boom. Will it let me cross over? It won't. Will it let me? Oh, it won't let me do it. I guess I can auto place. Oh, look at that. They have to all be connected. Okay, that's fine. We have a way of doing this. Let's take that guy out. Let's plop him down again and just change the rotation on him. I think we can make this work. Like this, maybe. Let's do that. Let's start by putting down the plots. We still have to wait for it to get built, so we have some time, but let's start doing these plots like this. I can't really cross over. I wish I could. But we can do all of in here as well. I can do in here, here. How many more I got left? 8 more left. What was I going to do? I was going to move this, but let's just take these. Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can move this vegetable plot. Plot, plot, plot. Remove vegetable plot by shift clicking. Okay, this one doesn't have anything on it. So I'm going to shift and click, boom. And I'm going to move this guy right down there. And that should allow me to drop some more plots for my sheep farm. And here we go, boom. Oh, because it's uphill. Oh, look at that. That's kind of a bummer. Kind of got cheated out of that one. All right, 1, 2, and can I get a third? Yeah. All right, we got our 50 plots. That, I hope, solves our food problem, and we can keep these residences humming. We need them to kick out battery power. Okay, our workshop's available. Let's select the next research quickly. Stonemasonry and start. What's that going to take? 10 stone. I think we're doing okay on stone. Okay, and it looks like, let's see. We could try, yeah, just trying to think of where we're going to put that cider mill. Let's have this lumberjack clear out this way so I can get another watchtower down and buy some more space. There is room up here. There is room up here. Stone, we're okay on stone, and we've got another supply back here. We can get to it. We're almost ready to do fish. If I could get a watchtower back here and a way to, oh, look at that. I can get fish on both sides. That would help food, and we could take out these vegetable plots and have more room for other things. I kind of like that idea. Let's do it. Watchtowers, how much do they cost? 8. Oh, man, 8 wood. That's a little hard to stomach, but we'll find a way. And how to path this is anybody's guess. I don't think I can make it work. Let's try. Boom. Can I get out here anyway? Can't get out. I cannot quite get out of here. So I need this lumberjack to focus. Let's see. I'm never going to be able to get over there, right? This is all completely blocked. Let's have him clear out this. And I don't know. Can I have this stone miner? Can I tell him? Yeah, I guess I can prioritize. Let's prioritize. Can I prioritize that? This little row. Maybe I can cut through. And then maybe these two. I could cut through in here somehow. So it looks like it's going to be a little while before we can expand over in this area. But it'd be nice to grab those fish. And we've got clay. But the fish in particular, we could get at least two fishing huts and maybe clear out one or both of these vegetable plots. That would free up a lot of space for maybe more residences or some new buildings that we're going to need. We're at 80%. What's this going to take us to? Maybe 90 on our research, and then we can do construction 1. The enemy is holding still. It's probably just a race for technology at this point. Let's see. How are we doing with our residences? I've got 4, and they're all cooking, so that is good. Let's drop another one. Again, we're going to have to upgrade a couple of these later to level 2 in order to get our batteries. So let's pop one down. Let's pop one down right here, and then we can kind of extend our road in a crazy way. Like that. Whoops. Didn't take. Control click, and then click. Boom. All right, so that resonance is hooked up. Water's getting a little tight. Might be time for another well. I don't know if I can sneak one in. Let's just see. I'm going to pause. I'm going to pause and just see if I can get another well in here somewhere. Can I squeeze one in anywhere? Doesn't look like it. Let's see. Boy, it'd be nice to use this space, but it just isn't going to work. Where else do we have a tight spot? Right there. I'm going to do it right there. May not be the best location, but we got to maximize our density in this one. All right, I'm going to hit play and let this thing go. We have an idle workshop. I'm going to hit pause. All right, select a research. Now we want construction 1. What's that going to take, by the way? 15. Oh, man, 15 planks. It's going to take a while. But I guess we do it. I mean, there could be a strategy of saying go for the stuff that doesn't take the Yeah, that takes 20 planks. Construction 1 it is. Boom, we're off and running. It just feels like there's a lot of research to do. A lot of everything, a lot of everything to do. This guy has some planks stocked up, so that's good. We could think about a small warehouse. Okay, let's expand down here. We're going to need the space. We are going to need the space. Hard to see. Let me rotate. Boom. Let's get a road going through here. Boom. 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 And we'll path that back like this. Okay, I think these extra lumber bots have helped a ton. We seem to be doing good on planks. We've got a lot of wood being generated. This is starting to get cleared out. I may have to move this little pasture. Or I can move multiple pastures here and maybe put a road along here. Let's try that. Hopefully that won't hurt our food production too much. When I do this, I'm going to pause. So let's go ahead and shift click out this stuff. And then we'll add some new ones here. And then let's add a road or extend our road out. And maybe we can get to that watchtower we've got way back here. Not sure, but maybe. Let's see. I'm just going to grab the path tool this time and see if I can just drag over there. It doesn't look like there's a way yet, but our lumber bot is going to clear out a path for us. I know it. So let's take some more of these tiles out. Expand out here, and again, we get those fish, and we will be in good shape on food, and we can clear out the vegetable plot, or at least one of them, or at least have fish for if we upgrade the residences. We need to put more residences down too, because we're going to need to be producing level 2 power before long. All right, unpause. Let this thing go. Cannot tell what the enemy is researching or what they're doing. I'm going to take a look at the research real quick. What's it going to take to get to that military again? We got to get to level 2. We could do armor. Maybe we will just I think that's just going to buy us time, but maybe it'll be just the time that we need. We're clearing out some space here. This watchtower is going to open up some more space. We'll have a backup supply of stone. Maybe here is where we do our apples and cider. And we can get maybe a couple level 2 residences going over here to produce the level 2 power cells that we're going to need. I think I want to pop down one more residence. And now I'm just trying to think of what makes sense. I guess we don't need to extend up here. It's kind of a dead end, and we got a road coming in this way. So I'm going to drop another residence down over here. How about, I guess I can nestle it in as close as I can. That's probably fine. Let's connect that guy up with a road. And then we probably need a well, right? Did we do a well? Yeah, we did. We might be all right. I know we're going to get road congestion, and eventually we're going to have productivity and delivery hits, but we are in a race against time. Okay, this guy's waiting on power. It's on its way. Our lander just kicked out another power cell, so that helps. 50% of the way on our research. For construction 1, what is that going to get us? We'll find out. I can't quite remember exactly what buildings open up. But we know we're going to need that charcoal burner. And we're going to need the shaft mine. I think that opens up with construction 1 and mining 1 too. So we're definitely going to need both of those. All right, let's pause it and just read these status messages. Territory gained. Okay, we got a new watchtower. Which one was it? Wasn't that one because we can't reach it yet. So it's over here. We can plop down another one if we can route to it. I'm not sure that we can get through these thick trees. But we'll try. Let's go try right now while we're looking at this. Boom. Can we find a way over here? I'm just going to use a path tool because I think that's a little more flexible. Can you find a way here? Can't. Oh, wait, did he? He did. He found a way. Cool. Cool. It's not pretty, but it'll work. It'll work. It'll work until we get these trees cleared out. And that's not super important, but it is buying us some space. And we have unlimited stone back here. That's nice. We still have plenty. We have plenty on the surface, but it's nice to know you've got unlimited. We've got unlimited coal here too. So now we've got unlimited coal and iron on our map. So we're in good shape. I hope. All right, what else we got? Coal deposit discovered. We saw that. Stone we saw, and residence finished construction. All right, let's hit play. Keep an eye on this research. I don't want to let this guy sit. Again, our sawmill looks good. I'm tempted to put a storage mill down, or a storage yard down, but I'm nervous because we don't have a lot of power still, even with these kitchens, or with these residences. I call them kitchens. We've got 6 residences going, but I don't see a backlog of, power cells. I could put a tiny storage here. Let's see. Do we have storage yard? Can I do a small little guy of just power cells? Maybe we'll do that. How much do these cost? 3 logs. That's not horrible. Let's see if this guy's got a path. It looks like he might. Let's do it. Let's just path this guy through here. Did that take? Not quite. Can't quite get through. Did he go that time? I don't think so. I could change. Maybe I can change the orientation. Can this come down here? Yeah. All right. Let's take this. Let's trash this watchtower and see if we can't get it placed where it can be reached. That'll work right there. I think he's connected up. So yeah, we may, hopefully he's not in the way. I might have to move that. Let's move it a little bit over just so that I can get those fish huts in where I need them. Probably safe over here. I'm going to guess we're safe here. Let's go ahead and do our path. And then we will clear out. Let's clear out this extra. Is it control, click? Nope, that's not it. We want to get rid of that. Let's see if I shift click on this. Not sure how I can get rid of those. Let me pause for a second and just look one more time here. What it says, path can be connected. Building stack bot uses paths. Okay, paths do not have maximum length. Paths can be useful. All right, let's try the little bulldozer here. I just want to clear out these tiles in case causes problems later. All right, that's taken care of. We'll hit play. We'll get back to it. Coming up on the end of this episode, we have made some progress. Here is our little storage yard. We don't have much, not much storage. But I'm going to do power cells, just a few. Only got 16, so I'm literally going to just save up 4 extra. And I'm tempted to maybe do 4 planks because this research guy sure needs the planks. Whoops, did it not take my power cells there? Where am I? Okay, rules. Let's do 4 of these guys. Add the rule. There we go. And let's do 4 planks. Whoops. Did you take it? No, planks. Add rule. Okay. We'll just start with that. Territory gained. Okay, 121 stone. All right, good. So we opened up here. Or not yet. No, where did we open up? Wow, that wasn't bad. Cool. Okay, here's our new stone. We got to really clear out these trees, though. It's pretty bad. I don't think we need the stone yet. I think we're okay. We've got some trees here. Hopefully it's keeping these guys busy. See, he needs a power cell. That's the one thing I'm nervous about. We've got 6 residences, and they are all smoking and seem to be mostly staying busy. So that is good. That's being helped by our sheep farm for sure. All right, that's it for now. Let's call this episode. We'll get this last watchtower built here, and then that's going to open up here, this area. So next episode, we want to jump on these fish. That'll be some extra food for our residences, and make sure that all of our worker bots that require level 1 energy have it. And then we can expand over here maybe, and then think about leaving this space open for our cider mill, level 2 residences, and alcohol production. So apples, the cider mill, and level 2 homes. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments if you think we're going to make it this time. If not, we will try again. We're making it a lot further than we did in our first attempt. It's only normal difficulty, so it's a little embarrassing that first loss, but we will conquer. So until next time, this is Glidercat signing off saying thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.